Hello there, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine and back with a general reading for you. Spirits called me up here today. I don't usually record today, but there's a reason why Spirit wants us to give this message. Someone may be in need of it. If this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, to like, and tap the little bell icon so you can be notified anytime I post another video. So Spirit is saying that joy is the ultimate creator. No matter what you're going through, when you've got joy in your heart, you're able to create things much faster and much easier. So it might be very important for someone listening to this message to be in that energy of joy, to get away from the energy of being ashamed, of guilt, of hatred, or anything else, and embrace your inner child. Well, it depends on who your inner child is. If your inner child is a little demon doll, then by all means do not embrace that inner child, but the good inner child within you. Look back and say to yourself the words that you would have loved to hear in your life when you were 5 years old, when you were 6 years old. Take time to do the things that truly make you happy and lean on faith. Be playful as well. Spirit is asking you to avoid excesses at this time. Be as balanced as you possibly can, because when balance is in your life, harmony returns. Don't overdo anything. Don't overwork. Don't overeat. Don't overdrink. Don't overexercise. Don't overdo anything. Just try and keep a nice balance, because we've got the heron with the water and the fire coming through together. That's talking a lot about balance. All right, let's get into the main body of your reading, my darling collective. Thank you very much for your support. We have a mother figure coming through already. Some of you may be mothers needing to keep a balance. Perhaps you've got children and you're trying to keep a balance between your family, your children, your work, or anything else that you're doing. So Spirit is asking you to continue to be as balanced as you possibly can, because you now know yourself very well. No one can really tell you much about yourself. Crossing you, you may be receiving some quick communication, some information or messages coming in fast for you. And as the Empress, you're weighing the words coming in for you. You're not immediately jumping up and saying, oh, I heard this, I'm going to react this way. You're taking the time to be balanced and to practice moderation as you try and balance in the messages coming for you, as you try and process the information coming towards you. So be balanced, don't make any rash decisions. And do remember, we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So it's not the best time to make any major life-changing decisions at this time, because you might need to go through and retrace your footsteps when the retrograde finishes. Let's see what the Spirit wants you to know. So we've got Queen of Swords energy coming through. You're uprooting yourself from any people, places, and situations that no longer hold value to you. Things that you've outgrown, or things that have outgrown you, or things that are causing you pain, and you're using your emotional intelligence to make the right decisions. I feel that someone is needing to continue to put their guard up. And that may be what you're doing. This is what's making you cut off what doesn't serve you. Someone is concentrating on their work, working on yourself, whether it's inner work, spiritual work, or other material work that you're doing, because you've mastered your craft. You're very good at what you do. This is why you're needing to stay balanced, because you might have a tendency to overwork. Someone may have just had a celebration in the recent past, and there's a lot of happiness coming through in the present. Light is being shed on a situation. That's why you've also got the Queen of Swords energy coming through. Light has been shed on something that has been blocking your work, or something that's been happening around work. Perhaps someone has been sending scammers to your work with different accounts, different names, and it's a relentless effort to continue to find out how your work is going or what you're doing with your work. But light has been shed. Let's see what the Queen of Swords is looking at. What's she cutting off? A balancing act of juggling. Should I do this or shouldn't I? So you're making clear-cut decisions about the future moving forward. And for some of you, I do see there's an important transaction coming in that it's going to be important because of what you want to do with the finances as they come in for you. The key coming in is strength, strong Leo energy. I may be talking to a Leo with this message here, or you could have Leo somewhere in your placement. So you've conquered the beast. You've tamed the beast already. That is why you're ready to cut off what doesn't serve you. And that's why you've been called the Empress over there. The Empress knows themselves very well. They know who they are and what they need to do. And no one can tell them who they are, because they've mastered themselves. A couple of weeks ago, we got the message about awakening your true self. And you've conquered any beast that was within you. I saw something online where they said, if you don't see the beast something like, don't underestimate a person because you don't see the beast. That person you're seeing has conquered the beast within them. That is what you've done. You've conquered the beast, whether the beast was anger, envy, jealousy, hatred, vengeance, whatever that beast was, you've managed to conquer it. In your environment, I see there's a boss coming through, someone who's very honest and upright and very supportive, who wants to make a judgment in your favor, wants to come through as some sort of a mentor for you, wants to really hold your hand as you're going through something. That's the way I'm being told here. There's a double four coming through. That's an angel number talking about balance in your life, and your fourth house coming through as well. You're wanting balance, and someone is wanting to expand their business to make money from their skills and their talents. Speaking of which, be sure to grab the cleansing salts that I have available for you, the money oils, and the love oils that I have. Like I always say, the love oil isn't just to mystically cast a spell on someone to make them love you. The first thing that this love does is increase self-love in you. Because I know my soul tribe, a lot of you have been drawn to my channel, have been through the most already, where you weren't allowed to receive love or give love. You're always told that no, you're not supposed to get love. Love is not for you. And when you did find love, you probably had people, these karmics, coming through and separating you from the person who loved you the most or the person who loved you the most. So this is going to help you to increase that self-love, and then inadvertently it will call in other love as well. So I'm also sensing here that you're going to reap the benefits of your hard work, because we already spoke about your hard work. The harvest is coming in thick and fast. Something really good is coming through for you, and this has been ordained by Spirit. Now let's clarify. Let's find out what's really going on here. What is the 9 of Wands reversed here for the collective? Spirit wants me to tell a story. Yeah, someone is healing, and they're using their third eye to see what they need to heal from and what they need to protect their energy from. There's strong Scorpio energy coming through right here. You're healing yourself. You're healing your mind, your body, and your spirit after what you've gone through. What are you healing from? From worry. Someone had put you in a situation where you're feeling worried and feeling like lost, feeling like you're overwhelmed by emotions, but you're healing your emotions, and your third eye is telling you that, okay, this is the area that needs healing most in your life. For someone else, I'm picking up as well that you're healing from a work situation that has not been really quite desirable for you. Or my deck is upside down, is it? Yeah. So someone may also be healing from a situation where someone wanted you to be codependent on them, to be indecisive. And there were men, look, with the magician coming through, someone was working some sort of a spell to get you in that energy of being indecisive, of being codependent, and of missing opportunities or not recognizing opportunities when they come through. I think at this point, let's call in the cheeky madams and find out what that energy was about. Clear, concise messages, please. Was the 9 of Wands reversed? Yeah, someone thought it would be easy to get you in an energy where you're codependent and all of that, where you're indecisive and you miss opportunities because of indecision. This could be a message for an Aquarius. Someone wanted you to be in that kind of energy. Let's get another one. Yeah, someone was corrupting your food and or drink to try and make you miss opportunities and make you codependent, to block up your finances, to make you just feel unnaturally tired when you're supposed to go out for an opportunity. I've met a couple of people who, when they had to go for a job interview, they'd feel very tired that morning, or they just do something untoward and miss the opportunity. So Spirit is saying you need to wake up early, to pray, to talk to Spirit, to start your day on a healthy and spiritual note, to be able to ward away that energy. Someone is corrupting your food or your drink, what we have for that. But your thoughts are being redirected to the positive, because this corruption of your food and your drink was to affect your mind, like I said earlier on. It was there to affect your mind. But Spirit is saying, just redirect your thoughts to that which is good, that is positive, that's life-giving, and things will work out quite well for you. All right, let's see another storyline right here. What is coming up for the collective? What does the collective need to know about who's coming towards them? What's in the collective's environment? Yeah, you have a bit of a reckless trouble causer coming through who wants you to put your guard down, to put your defenses down. What's behind the trouble causer? Yeah, in and out, very indecisive energy, very non-committal energy, trying to cause trouble for you in your environment because someone else wants to come through and be very supportive for you. Some of you may have seen the helpers appearing near you, coming to just give you a thumbs up to say, you know what, we got your back, we're protecting you. We got your back, we're on this, you don't need to worry. We'll protect you with our very lives. So whatever this person was trying to do, it's not going to work. I don't see it working because you've already healed from the heartbreak, because they were hoping and banking that you with your big heart would never be able to heal from the heartbreak that they were causing you. But here we have God coming through and say, not my child, not on my watch. This is not going to happen. This is one of my chosen ones. Close the door on all of that heartbreak and keep walking forward. Let's get another message. What is Spirit saying to you? Someone who needs to hear this message. Helpers are appearing for you from all angles. Some helpers that you didn't even know knew you. And as you're emotionally detaching yourself from this emotional shanty town that had caused the heartbreak in your life, they wanted you to be emotionally bankrupt, to have no one loving you, to be isolated, and stuck in a time warp where you can't move forward, you can't see opportunities. Yeah, but you're not invested into that kind of energy anymore. You've uprooted yourself. Anything that you had planted here in those areas, you've now uprooted it, and you're looking at where else you can plant your seeds, your good seeds of love, faith, servitude, service, helpfulness, and all of that. Let's see what else is coming through. Oh, they're coming in thick and fast. Yeah, some of you may have been dealing with a mother figure who is very emotionally unavailable to you, very mean-spirited and cruel. And you're getting the clarity about that. Someone is bringing clarity about just how deep the betrayal was, or how this mother figure really hated you and did the most. Why did this mother figure hate you? Let's find out. Because they were trying to control you, and you saw the clarity about the meanness, the cruelty, and you cut off certain things, and you moved to calmer waters. Your spirit guides, it sent you on a trip. God sent you on a trip to take you out of a loveless situation, whether it was a loveless home, a loveless company, family, whether it's a mother figure, or whatever it was. But look, even as you're making good your getaway, we still have the gang stalkers and the haters who've been sent in the background to try and stop you from moving forward, because this person had sold their soul and told the devil that they would have you. But you took time to just sit in quiet contemplation and talk to Spirit and manifest something different for yourself. Some of you may have been getting messages from the fae, from the fairies. I'm hearing the fairies and the glades. That's what they're saying. Fairies and the glades. Well, I don't know if we've got glades this side of the world, but anyway, they're saying fairies and the glades. This makes sense to someone. Yeah, and as you're moving forward, you're manifesting a different kind of a life for yourself, taking the time to reach upwards, because you know that you lift your arms to the heavens, because that's where your help comes from. God is going to reach forward and help you. This is why your attention is turned upwards to where your help is, while you're in a stage of contemplation about this. Why else did this mother figure hate you? Let's find out. Yeah, well, you're a very self-sufficient kind of a person, and you decided to take a leap of faith and follow your dreams. Ace of Swords says it's true. It's true. This mother figure might have been a karmic mother who was not invested in your happiness or your growth or your well-being. See, this child is got this abandonment issue as coming out that way. Child left alone there in the glades. But while this child was abandoned, guess what? The fairies and the leprechauns and the spirit people found this child and began to nurture this child and help this child to grow. So with this, yeah, you're on a very high alert, you're very guarded, you're keeping a higher alert, and you're vigilant. You're aware of this energy and how it plays out and how it affects people around you, or how it has affected people around you, or how it's had an influence on people around you. Why is this energy important to come out? Why do we need to know about this energy? Yeah. Someone wanted to cause you a lot of conflict and chaos and put you in a competitive situation. Like when you have a situation where one child is not loved as much as the others, and there's a constant competition, like, oh, you bought me a chocolate cake. Well, you know what? Gladys brought me 3 chocolate cakes. If you could be like Gladys, that would be amazing, that kind of energy. Yeah, and you know what? They're saying, I don't regret hurting you. This mother figure does not regret hurting you. To the very end, this mother figure would not ever regret what they did to you. But now they still don't know what to say to you, because perhaps they've been forced to reckon with judgment, divine judgment and justice. down for the count. It's a matter of time before they start to regret what they did to you. And they played you like a fiddle. This was a lot of manipulation, a lot of mind games, secretly causing chaos and conflict in your life. The chaos and conflict has come up already. Guys, for some, I'm picking up this is a mother. For some of you, it's an older friend, it's a female friend, a colleague, some other relative or stuff like that who's been causing chaos and conflict in your life because they made some pact that you should never rise up. Yeah, there could be a case that they're saying is a civil case that should be dealt with as a civil case, but you've got a supportive community. The 3D community in your area, in your neighborhood, and also the supportive community of spirit guides. Spirit guides, people of all different types of totems coming through to support you and help you because they understand how unfair your situation was. No, this is not a misunderstanding. She does not regret hurting you at all. There was no regrets. What else do we need to know here? This is someone who was self-medicating, putting themselves on Prozac and all sorts of stuff to numb out the conscience and the feeling of guilt that they should have had for how they treated you. But your prayers are blinding this person here. So keep prayed up. Spirit has carried on saying for the past few weeks, just keep prayed up. Keep prayed up and you'll be able to overcome any energies coming your way. What else do we need to know right here? False evidence appearing true. Someone started a smear campaign against you, told as many people as they can lies and hoping that the more they repeated the lie to themselves and to others, the lie would become true. But that is not how the truth works. Because the sort of truth came through already here. I want to apologize, but my ego is more important. Like I said, someone's being forced to reckon with the sort of truth and justice coming out there. Someone's been forced to reckon with their past actions, and they know they ought to apologize, but their ego has got them by the chin, and is telling them, you can't do that. You can't apologize for that. You're too big for that. Hidden spies are being revealed to you. We spoke about some gangs talking a little earlier on. The spies are being revealed. You're seeing, okay, there is a connection between this male over there and that male, and they're turning down that road to this one base or place that they keep going to. And you've learned your lessons, whether this was a karmic life lesson, whatever lesson it was. My candle is burning brighter and taller, saying it's true. Just put it there where you can see it. Candle saying it's true. What do we have? Your ancestors are attacking them in stealth mode. Your ancestors, soul tribe, are like snipers. They're spiritual snipers. They take out your hidden enemies and your haters one by one without you ever having to do anything. Karmic justice is at play. I hope you never knew. You never know your true worth because you'll be easier to use. This is someone who was someone who was pretending to be their friend, to be someone good for them because they just wanted to keep them down and use them as long as you didn't know how important you were. It's like wandering around and in a building and you're in an elevator and you don't know which level you're supposed to be on and they're laughing at you. I had a download about this. They're laughing at you in the elevator because they know that you don't know your own worth. You don't know what level you're supposed to be at. So you're hovering around in levels that are below you that you're not supposed to be in, and they laugh. Later, haters. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a parting with haters. Spirit has come true. Let's get one more for them. The cheeky madams. Nonsense. What is the nonsense, cheeky madam? What's the nonsense? So these people don't talk any sense at all. They made foolish decisions. It's time for a spiritual cleansing. Yeah, it's time for a spiritual cleansing because these people did not make any sense at all. They did not use any sense, and divine protection is here for you. All right, let me just get a couple more. Let's get this deck. They're saying I should use this deck as well. I don't know who needs to hear this reading here today, but I'm grateful to be a channel for these messages. So justice has been delayed. We've got justice and the hangman. The hangman isn't going anywhere. Justice had been delayed. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, for the Empress. Someone is an Empress, is bountiful, and is the beacon of light that shines so far away, but justice has been delayed for an Empress. What do we need to know about that? Yeah, by someone who was speaking was very sly. This came outside. This was someone who was speaking some strong words against the justice to delay the justice, but they were very sly and underhanded that you might not have seen them immediately. And this was someone that you used to eat and drink with, someone you considered a friend who was delaying justice for you deliberately. But light is being shared on this situation, and there's healing, and there's victory, and there's movement forward. Thank you for joining me, Soul Tribe. I hope this has helped someone. I hope this helps you to get some insight on your situation to the next reading. I wish you love. I wish you light. I wish you so much healing and divine protection.